Oh, right. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm at the Classic Motor Show and I'm in Hall 2. I've got a couple of my cars behind me here. I say mine, one's BBR's and the other one is my beloved Calibra Turbo. But rather than looking at those, we're going to have a look at this. It is the Iconic Auctioneers catalogue. Iconic Auctioneers take up so much space in Hall 2 and I'm going to head over there. But rather than just wandering around aimlessly, we're going to have a look through the catalogue and see what the highlights are, what my highlights are. Ooh, have you seen how thick this is? Look at this. Look how many cars are going through this. Now, you'll be able to see everything I'm looking at on this camera here. They're going to be edited together. And I'm editing this video on this screen here later today. So when you watch this, it genuinely was filmed, edited, published here at the Classic Motor Show 2024. So, let's do it. Let's do it. So, look at that. Straight away, you are into a Jaguar XJCR Resto mod. Look at that. What beautiful. Ooh, that is nice. What have they done with this? And it's a charity lot as well. Very nice. Like the look of that lot. Right. I am currently on page 12. I've gone that far, yeah, into the catalogue. And already I've seen 3 cars I'd bid on. Evo 5 GSR. And it's in the sculpture white. Oh my days. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Look. Lancia Delta Integrale, Escort Cosworth. You know I love the Escort Cosworth. I probably wouldn't go for it in that glacier white, but it's an Escort Cosworth. I've got to go and have a look at that. Let's see if they have parked those two next to each other as they put them in the catalogue. Oh my days. What? Okay, this Escort Cosworth has done 2,221 miles. Where's it been its whole life? It's literally just been stored away somewhere. Ooh, now, unusual to see Sierra Cosworth in red. Now, I think they only had, I think they only made 3 of them in red. I was close. One of only 4 two-wheel drive examples finished in radiant red, and believed to be the only one on the road. How about that? Iconic Auctioneers, please explain why you're doing this to me. I'm not even 30 pages into the catalogue, and you've put a Moonstone Blue 3-door Cosworth next to a Ford Aubergine Escort Cosworth. That's the dream right there. 1990, how much is that? 60 to 70 grand. Damn man, I set myself a challenge to buy one of those in 5 years, a year ago. I've got 4 years to get 70 grand. Hey, if you're watching the channel and you want to sponsor me to buy an Escort Cosworth, get in touch. Oh God, another Sierra car. And this one is an RS500, it's number 12. Wow. And it's an express promotional vehicle as well. Hey, Lotus Carlton now. Lotus Carlton, I've done a few bits with Lotus Carltons this year. We had at Vauxhall 40RA with the original owner, all right, not the original car, but still, 40RA back on a Lotus Carlton with the original owner, and also the chief detective inspector who tracked the car back in the 90s. You can watch that video, it's here, have a look. Great story. Now, what's that estimated at? 50 to 60 grand? That's what I reckon that will go for more than that, you know. I really do reckon that will go for more than that. Oh, Club Coupe. Interesting car, the Club Coupe. I need to go and I should be making notes, shouldn't I? It's a very, very rare, in fact, it's the rarest production Porsche ever built. Reading from the catalogue. One of 13 cars built. They did some promo on this before and I thought, that looks very interesting. I've never seen one. I'm going to go and have a look at that. Very pretty. Now, what's this? An Alvis TD21. I quite like the look of that. That looks very regal. No reserve. Estimate is 25 to 30. I'm going to have a look at that. Now, I've seen this. When I've walked around the outside, I've seen this. The Skoda Felicia Fun Edition. It looks so cool. I'm pretty sure I had a Matchbox model of one of these when I was a kid. Oh, wow. Now, okay, answer me this, right? 300 SL Gullwing. It's a recreation, fair enough. Hold the telephone. What is this? What have they fitted to this? Right, so Gullwings now, what? Okay. Alloy bodied examples vary between 1.5 million to $6.8 million. I'm telling you, I would go for this. What is the power plant that they put in this? I really want to know. Body's made from glass reinforced black. Go and have a look at that. 250 short wheelbase Tribute, based on MX-5, fiberglass body, no reserve. I'm going to go and have a look at that. I think that's quite cool. If I had some spare cash, I'd have a bid on that. Hello, what's this then? So we've got the RS Sprint, bit of a body kit on there. Let's go and have a look at that. Not sure about it in the pictures, but we'll go and have a look at that in person. Part of a series, ultra hot, super rare, rally art built car. Okay, with a full valve side body kit. Right, let's go and have a look at that, shall we? California. So I think California's now, they are going to be an absolute bargain. This one's interesting though, because it's got a factory-built manual open-gated gearbox. Supposedly the only UK drive right-hand drive car with just 6,500 miles. That's quite interesting. Now, California's with the F1 flappy paddles on there, they're sub 100 grand, they're at 50 grand. This one, with the manual, estimate 240 to 320,000 pounds. Ooh, slant nose. That's interesting. So what we got here? Fitted with steel factory flat nose body kit. Yeah, let's go and have a look at that. Hey, that's cool. Like that. 2CV. That's very cool. Fully restored Michelin Venus Warningate, offered without reserve, 10 to 12. That's a very cool car for 10 grand. That is a very cool car. You could turn up a car and coffee meets in that and you would immediately get the attention of everyone. Hello, Capri Tickford Turbo, 35 to 40k. I think it's a little on the steep side, but interesting car that. Been restored to a very high standard though. Claimed to be the best example on offer in today's market. Let's go have a look then. Ooh, another RS200. Oh my God, we have to go and look at this RS200. It's got the proper decals down the side of it. It looks incredible, and it's done just 1,700 miles. Yep, got to go and have a look at that. So 209. Yes, 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 yes. I'm sorry, £500,000. Well, that's the most expensive car I've come across so far. So we're going to have a look at the most expensive car there, which is this 3500 GT, and that's lot 210. Let's see if there's a more expensive car there. That's cool. Really like this. Mark 1 3.4 competition car. That's very cool. Campaigned at Goodwood, ready to race again. So I would love to get something like that and make it road legal and just have an absolute barnstorm in it. Yes. A Phase 1 Williams Clio. Yes, love a Williams Clio. Let's have a look at that. Wow, look at this. Ex-Tim Harvey Sierra RS 500. How about that? Group A at its finest, in my opinion. Estimate available upon request. Could that be? I mean, the photos of it in there are beautiful. Whoever's done that, we've got to have a look at that. A Stratos? 300 grand for a Stratos. Bloody hell. Stop. No. We're going to go and look at the Superleggera. Oh my days. DBS. 007 edition as well. Got to go and look at this. I absolutely adore these. What on earth is that? The Xenos E10. That is a very unusual thing. Shall we go look at that? Do you want to go look at that? Yeah, no, we'll put that on there. Let's put the Xenos on there. British built, 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Wow. Highly spec'd example has covered just 99 miles in as new condition. So, who buys that? Why would you buy and spec a car really, really high, and then they haven't even taken the plastic covering off the seats? Oh, 2002. Oh, no, it's not 2002. I apologise. It's the 1602. That I must go and have a look at, because usually just 3,349 miles in 49 years, and the estimate is 24 to 28k. Let's go have a look at that, shall we? Ooh. Bentley Van den Pla Drophead Coupe. Yes. Yes. Wow, look at this. Morgan Grand Prix, that's cool, and the Austin 7 I have to look at both of those. Right now, I'm about halfway through the catalogue. That is mega. Willys Jeep MB 6x6 with trailer. Yes. Classic Minis, how much are Classic Minis going for? Remember they used to be like a few hundred quid? Now, 20 to 25,000 pounds. That is quite oh yeah, now we're talking. Now we are talking. Tommy Mackinnon edition, number 27 of 50, 70 to 90k. Let's go look at that. I do not have that kind of money. Absolutely not. But I need to stop looking at motorbikes. Oh no. Let's have a look. I do actually quite fancy another motorbike, you know. Now, if you like the bikes, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because coming up next week is a complete show guide and all the highlights from Motorcycle Live back here. I might as well just move to the NEC. I am not buying another bike. Sam will go mad. Although that 1920 Versus V1, that I quite like, 5 to 7k. That's very cool. I like old stuff like that. Yeah, what's this? The Excelsior Well Bike Mark II, 98cc. Look at that. That looks very good. We'll go have a look at that. That Indian's beautiful. Model G, 1915. Oh my days. Wow. And it's got the most amazing. We've got to look. Got to look at that. I'm sorry. Norton F1 rotary. It's got a rotary engine. I didn't even know they made a rotary engine motorbike. That looks awesome. I've got to have a look at that. Offered without reserve, Honda CA95 122cc. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I could put that in the garage. Reckon Sam would let me get away with that? I doubt it. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. We've got to the end. Whew. Whew. Right. Okay. We've been through the catalogue. I need to go and have a lie down now, I think. I mean, look at the size of that. Ready? Watch what happens on time. That's how hefty that is. So, I'm going to have a coffee, and then we are going to head over to Iconic Auctioneers, and we're going to have a look at the list on there. And I'm pretty sure the 3500 GT reserve of $500,000 was the most expensive one. So let's go and find that and time that well, because lot number 110, which is the Escort Cosworth 2,000 miles on, has just started going through. It's going to go over 100.
100,000.
Yeah, there we go. That's 100.
105,000. 145,000. 150 comes to the slot.
What? It's just gone to 150. Look at the room. Absolutely for everybody watching. He's bidding 152. Don't forget, you've got the commission on top of this as well. Probably about 10 or 15%. 7, 8.
80,000 comes to the slot.
Oh my God, 180.
80,000.
No way.
Online, you're quiet. You lead the way, sir, at 180,000.
It's going to be this guy here.
180,000.
He's going to win it. Wow. Wow. £180,000 for an Escort Cosworth. Well done. Well done. We've seen that go through. We're going to find that car. I think that car is second on my list, but let's head over now. Let's start going through them. Starting with lot 105, which hopefully is going to be down here. Right then, first one that took my eye, pretty much on the first page, lot 105, which is this lovely Evo. Look at that. I remember just loving these on like Gran Turismo and stuff like that. To see one in the flesh is absolutely great. And this is the thing now, these cars are coming into sort of the territory of all the people who used to play with them on the racing games. And now they can probably just about afford them. And that's driving all the price up. Lovely Evo 5. Looks fantastic condition. I still think that looks like a cool car, even today. Aged really, really well. Nice. There's a few more of the Evos sat next to it. We'll come back to those. Let's move on to lot 110. It is that £180,000 Cosworth. Lot 110 then, you just saw it go through. It's the £180,000 Escort Cosworth. I mean, when are you going to find another one with just 2,200 miles on it? Look at it. It looks absolutely immaculate, and so it should. Proper time warp. Wow. Look at it in there. There's not a mark on it, not a blemish on it. Congratulations to you, sir, if you won that. Well done indeed. What an investment, what a car. I am green with envy. Beautiful. Right then, let's move on. Lot 111 should be right next to it. This, here it is. Another white Cosworth. This one rare, it's one of those Roos? You tell me in the comments. Again, looking absolutely pristine. 304R. Oof. The lattice wheels as well. Lovely. Very, very nice indeed. They're just so cool. This is just my era of cars. I love this era of cars. Next up, lot 120. Keeping with the Cosworths, third Cosworth we've looked at, and that for me would be the one I'd go for. Don't get me wrong, I do love the look of that 2,000 mile, but I'd want one that I could actually go and drive, whereas that 2,000 mile, I just want to tuck it away and keep it like that forever. That still looks absolutely glorious. Love the colour of it as well, but I wouldn't be scared to go out. Ah, look at that. It's got the nice hex seats in it as well. I actually prefer the cloth seats over the leather. Looks fantastic. I'm worried that I'm going to have to sell the Calibra Turbo to afford one of these. No, let's keep going. Lot 125 next. So we're keeping with the Cosworths and we're coming on to this, which is RS 500. This one, ex-Ford promo vehicle, also owned by Benetton F1 team, and it is an RS 500. I tell you what, they've all been presented so nicely. Of course, 500 of these were built, had that second line of injectors, which on the road cars were effectively just disconnected, disengaged. It could be very easily reconnect up and get an enormous power out of them. Can you imagine them doing a car like that today? Just wouldn't happen, would it? What a car. So quite a rare car this, the Club Coupe. Been looking forward to seeing this, and what strikes me straight away is, one, the colour, but also the fact that they've colour matched the wheels. Look at that. I know it's just an aesthetic thing, but that's very nice indeed. And then around the back you've got this lovely little subtle ducktail spoiler. What a thing that is. I mean, to the untrained eye, that's just going to look like a 911, but if you know what it is, you'll know that that is a very special car indeed. Next up then, lot 142. Here we are, the Alvis TD21. Look at that. Love details like this on the inside, like build plaques. Look at that, you can see absolutely everything, get to everything. Love that. What a beautiful thing this is. Not as big as I thought it was going to be. It looked absolutely huge in the catalogue. It is very long though, very high belt line on it. Beautiful colour. Look at the interior. Wow. What a fabulous thing this is. If you were just going to buy a Sunday car to go and have fun in, this, you would definitely have fun in this. Imagine just driving through this in the Cotswolds, middle of summer. What a beautiful, beautiful machine. Beautiful lines, beautiful colour. Very unusual to see. Love that. Next, we're going to lot 146. And 146 is this. Look at this. Even the number plate is right for it. T70 Fun. What a fun machine this is. Got fold down seats in the back. Looks like a pickup bay. Yellow trim, yellow seats. Oh, what a move. That is just fun. Yellow wheels. I know it's not to everyone's taste, but I think cars should have a sense of humour, and that, I guarantee to you that you would just have so much fun in it. I know there's going to be people hating on it, but I think that's brilliant. What a fun car. So I've got to be really quick with this one, but there is that modern take on the SL. A lovely looking thing that is. Although it uses a lot of original SL parts, underneath it it's a modern SLK. How about that? Right, let's move on to 152. Next up then is 152, which is a 250 tribute. Underneath it, this is actually an NX5. You might recognise inside there. But I tell you what, that is a remarkable piece of work. Done. Really nice job with that. Very well presented. From the outside, looks fantastic. That is very cool indeed. A bit tricky to film around here because we're so close to the auction, but let's move on to our next lot, which is 165. It is the Valside kitted Evo 6, the RS Sprint. Looks better in person than it does on camera, I think, this one. Really aggressive stance. Right next to it is that Tommy Mackinnon edition. We're going to come to that last. That's number 270. But next lot, 188. Let's go. So next up is 188. It's going to be difficult to show you this one because it's right behind the auction. But look, this is the RS500 BTCC, the ex-Tim Harvey. We're trying it around the other way.
300.
Look.
Back in the room, 300. Against you, Selden. At 300. At 300. Go again. Are we all done and short then? Selling at 300. Against you, Selden. Now selling at 3. Sorry. 300. 3869.
And then next up is 219, which is this slant nose 1982 911, and it is an original steel slant nose.
50 I have on the arm. 50 over. 50 I have. Back row has at 50.
Look at that.
Waiting online. 60 in the front. 7.
Very pretty. A bit more space to have a look around. Try not to interrupt the auction.
70. Were there any more at 70? 80. There were. 90. 90 against you, so go 100 if you like. Back row has it at 90 then for now. £90 only.
Look at that. I mean, that still looks good today, doesn't it?
20, 130, 40, 150, 160, 170. That's not how it's enjoying that. 170,
Left hooker,
180, surely.
the vinyl roof, and a massive whale.
170 leads there.
Love it. Next. So to get to my next lot, I've got to find my way all the way down here, and it is all the way, tucked away down there. Let's get round to it, shall we? It is a Tickford Turbo Capri. Again, really well presented under the bonnet. Really nice and clean. Look at the turbo there. Now you've seen turbos all compressed in now under engine basis. You've got loads of space in there. It's great. Lovely Recaro seats on the inside too. I bet it smells fantastic inside. There it is. Right then, let's move on to our next lot. So lot 209 is just around there, but it's right next to the auction, so I've got to sneak around here. It is, well, it's one of these. It's an RS200, but it's that one just there. And the livery on it is beautiful. Let me show you. Here it is then. Look at the livery on that. That is proper 1980s Group B, isn't it? Look at that. Now, if that's not good enough for you, there's another one just sat right next to it. Now, the next lot, 210, was the most expensive car here, but actually it didn't meet the reserves. So let's go and have a look, shall we? So this was the most expensive car in the catalogue, and it didn't meet the reserve. It was estimated up to £500,000. Look at that. Just look at that. Just look at that. I mean, the outside of it is beautiful, but the inside of it is even nicer. Oh, wow. Wow. Look at it. And I can tell you, it smells glorious. Didn't meet the reserve. Maybe we'll see it go through again. So behind me, that was the most expensive car. This is probably one of the most expensive Californias on at the market at the moment. Why? Well, you saw it in the brochure earlier, but the secret lies inside here. Have a look at that centre console, and what do you see? Yep, the F1 auto box is gone, and inside it's got a manual, believed to be, if I remember correctly, one of the only, if not the only, right-hand drive manual California in the UK. I wonder what that went for. Next up then, it is this race prepped Mark 1. I have to say, that looks so cool. If I was lucky enough to buy that, I'd want to keep it looking just like that, but make it road legal. What would you do with it? Campaign it at Goodwood, race it at other tracks, road legal, keep it stored away? Let me know in the comments. Let's move on to our next lot. Very cool little Williams Clio, phase 1 as well. They did 3 phases of these. The originals, they said they were going to do 500. They sold so well, so they did another 500. That's phase 2. And then they did a final run, phase 3, of another 200. This one, I really like this detail. They all had gold wheels, but with that silver lip around the edge. Really nice. Tell you what, that one looks absolutely immaculate. It's even got the original sticker in the back. Look, that's fantastic. Whoever won that, you've got yourself a cracking little car there. That is wonderful. Next up then, you know how much I love these. Look at that. How pretty is that? This one is the 007 Bond edition as well. Look at the colour. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Now, it's a stunning colour, but I have to say, if I was going to have one of these, it'd have to be in a brighter colour, because these are so pretty. They've got so many lovely details on them, and that dark colour, oh, it just hides a few too many for me. Things like this. Love that little cut in the arch. Very pretty though. Very, very pretty. Next up then is this, the Xenos E10. What an unusual looking thing this is. Very, very low miles on this. Probably the lowest mileage here. You saw that Escort Cosworth earlier with 2,000 miles on over two. You saw that Escort Cosworth earlier with over. You saw that Escort Cosworth earlier with 2,000 miles over 32 years. This, 2016, so 8 years old. It's done just 99 miles. Look, it's even still got the seat covering on it. Look at that. Very well spec'd car, just pretty much never driven. An unusual looking thing that is. So I got this wrong earlier. I thought it was a 2002. It's not, it's a 1602. Again, very well presented. They're all very well presented, to be honest, but this one, it looks so original. It does look so original. Even the number plates, look at that. Can't remember the last time I saw a 1602. See plenty of 2002s. Can't remember the last time I saw one of those. Next up then, it is a Bentley Van den Pla. Whoa! Now that has presence. Just look at the size of that. What a machine that is. Crikey. You definitely need some space for this, but my oh my, could you imagine driving that when it was new? The respect you would get as this came down the road. I mean, you get respect coming down the road in that now. Crikey, that is amazing. Now we're going to go on to our next car, which isn't this, but as it's here, let's have a very quick look. Look, I love it. Royal Mail van, absolutely love it. That is fantastic. But the next one is even better. Now this one is so quaint I couldn't find it. I had to go and ask Justin to show me where it was. Thank you, Justin, for showing me, and I'm really glad I did, because it is 108 years old. It was like the 230 something Morgan produced, and because it was made during the war, look at this. You see here? Look down here. War product. Can you see that? Oh, it's fantastic. Now, the owner of this bought it in, when was it, 1959, something like that. It got to 2007 and he finally gave up on trying to restore it. So he spent near enough 50 years trying to restore it, then took it to a specialist who finally did it. He said, do you know what, I'm just going to redo the whole car. But it's full of exquisite details. Just look at it. Isn't it wonderful? I love cars like this. I really do. You know, there's loads of fabulous cars out there, but just really honest, interesting cars like this I absolutely adore. What a wonderful little thing. 12 grand it sold for as well. Man, if I had 12k that would be in the garage. Love it. Now my next one is not the series one, it's the one behind it. Looks like a Willys, right? No, you've not seen anything like this yet. Look at this. It is a 6x6. What a cool thing that is. I would love to have bought this and take it to Tanks, Trucks and Firepower. Look, it even comes with a trailer. Interestingly, it didn't meet the reserve. So maybe we will see it again. But what a fantastic thing. Look at everything that's on this. I dread to think what the caliper of that is on the back, but look at this. Does it come with the guns? It better. That is so Tanks, Trucks and Firepower, it hurts. Crikey. Imagine popping to the supermarket in that. That's cool. Right, on to the final car. And last but by no means least, it is, of course, this Tommy Mackinnon edition Evo. Look at that. That is straight out of Gran Turismo, isn't it? I had one of these. In fact, I've still got it as a radio controlled car. I have to say, it looks absolutely superb, just as you've seen it in all those video games. It looks so good in person. This one is absolutely immaculate. What a fantastic car to finish on. Wow, fantastic. So that's all the cars done at Iconic Auctioneers, but to have a look at the 3 bikes I want to look at, you have to come out of Hall 2, head down into Hall 1. Let's go. So I made it over to Hall 5 and all of the bikes are behind us over there. Let's go and have a look at these 3 that we found in the catalogue earlier. And straight up, it's this, I'm going to try and say it right, it's the Excelsior Well bike, marked with little 98cc engine. Look at it. Very rare survivor this. Used as a lightweight transport for the armed forces. What a wonderful, wonderful little thing this is.
Bid at 400, 420. 420 I have in the room before the siren. 420 I have.
I really like things like this.
420. Were there any more?
If you like the bikes, make sure you hit subscribe on the channel, because next weekend it's all the highlights from Motorcycle Live back at the NEC. Let's carry on though. Next up, it's lot 532, which is this 1915 Indian Model G. Look at that. That looks fantastic. Suspension on there. 684cc. Look at that, you've got a hand gear change. Handlebars curve back around to you, but I think my favourite thing is this sidecar. Look at that, that is just the coolest shape. Absolutely beautiful. What a cool thing. That would be the one that I would bid on if I was bidding. Love that. And finally then, let's find lot 547. 547 then, I didn't even realise that these existed. It is an Orton F1 rotary. Last version, 95 horsepower from that rotary engine. See if you can look at what an unusual thing. I'd love to have a go at one of these. I bet it's so smooth to ride as well. Rotary engines are always so smooth that very nicely turned out as well, that. Love the look of it. Wow, fantastic. There we go then, that was our quick look round of all my highlights from Iconic Auctioneers. What was your highlight? Let me know in the comments below. Also make sure you head over to the channel because there is a deeper look at that 200 grand Escort Cosworth. You know I love Escort Cosworth, that one was so lovely. Anyway, all that's left to say is a huge thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it and I will see you again soon. And if you like your bikes, make sure you check back next week. All the highlights from Motorcycle Live will be online next Saturday.